Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay, you're building a door, and what are you looking to accomplish with the hanging hardware?
Well, it's like an 8-foot by 4-foot door, so it's very large. It's going to be probably an 1 3/4 thick. So my understanding is I need like 5-inch hinges. Most likely
how thick is the door going to be?
1 3/4.
Okay, nothing about that tells me it's a 5-inch hinge. Well,
it's 48 inches wide.
Yeah, so you're meaning the height.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So 4 foot is definitely going to be in the 5-inch range, and it's definitely going to be something you should probably consider heavyweight as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what it's going to weigh. Probably 150 pounds or something.
Oh, way more than that. Oh, well, what's it going to be made of?
It's solid wood, like hardwood.
Yeah, probably going to be more than that.
Yeah. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it. But.
Yeah. So why hinges?
As opposed to what?
So, concealed soft style hinges or pivots, or maybe a continuous hinge?
I don't know. I've never used any. Well, I mean, I've used soft hinges for cabinets, but I never thought of them for a heavyweight application.
Yeah, that's actually where they shine.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when it comes to weight, sauce can't be beat. Short of a continuous hinge. Maybe. So it's an option, you know, if your design allows it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still designing it, so I can be flexible on that front. But I'm also not trying to spend a ton of money, you know. So I don't know where those land on the price scale, but I am familiar with regular door hinges, so that's what I was going for.
So if it's going to be, you're going to be on par. A 5x5 heavyweight hinge and a sauce hinge, they're going to be on par with each other.
Okay.
So cost-wise, it's not going to be, major situation. Because 70% of the weight of the door is hung or held by that top hinge. Butt hinges are not the best way to do this. And in fact, they're the least efficient way to do it. So the best way to do it would be to use pivot hardware. And that would certainly be among the more expensive ways to do it because you'll have a top and bottom pivot set. Let's say that's $250. Then the textbook would tell us you need 2 intermediates, and let's say that's another $250. It's the most efficient way to hang it because the earth is bearing the weight. The next best would certainly be sauce. Those are about $37 a hinge. And then, like I said, 5x5 heavyweights, going to be about the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea sauce made hinges for big exterior doors.
Yeah, I've done some crazy stuff with sauce. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Imagine this, a 12 gauge frame that's got a 14 gauge 4080 hanging in it, hollow metal door, 14 gauge steel stiffened, with a 12 gauge piece of stainless applied to the outside face. Imagine a 307 16 gauge metal door with 3/4 granite put to the door. Okay, I've done all of this with sauce.
Yeah.
So it's just really, it's great. I mean, I love this stuff. I love it.
Cool.
But butt hinges, that might be the look. That might be what you're going for. And 4 or 5x5s, it's going to swing that door all day long. The problem with sauce is you've got that dastardly E dimension. So if you're going to have casing, if you're going to want to go past 90 degrees, and you've got a casing conflict or some sort of inset, that's going to render sauce not a competitor.
How much clearance do I have for the interior trim? It's an in-swing door.
Are you going to go past 90 degrees?
You're saying I can't do that?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm asking, are you going to?
Yeah, I mean the plan was for it to go all the way out.
Yeah, okay. So, if the door is going to go into 90 degree and then past 90 degree, their E dimension, where you have to mortise that, is just a 1/4 inch off the face. And if you were, are you in my site by any chance?
I was.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, but there's, you can go to 180 degree, provided, that you don't violate this 1/4 inch dimension. So what that means is, where the hinge is installed in the jamb, you can only have a 1/4 inch distance from the edge of the hinge to the outside of the frame. And if you do that, you're going to easily go to 180 degree. But any casing that you would put, ranch, colonial, modern, whatever you're putting there, is going to be thicker than a 1/4 inch.
Right. Because
that 1/4 inch is really coming in play of where it's installed in the edge of the door. So that could be the problem. There's a document in my site. So if you were to search for like sauce 218, you'll find a document called clearance detail, and it shows the hinge closed and at 90 degree, basically, and gives you an idea of why that is.
Yeah, I mean, there is going to be like 1/2 inch or 3/4 trim on the inside of the door, so I need something that clears that, right?
Yeah.
In order to
so
all the way over.
Yeah, going to 90 degree, going past 90, and then Sauce does make a wide throw version, actually, a new concept, but that will drastically change the value, the cost of what you're going to spend to hang that door.
I see.
Those hinges are going to go, don't quote me, about $150 a hinge, something like that. They're far more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to spend like around 100,
Yeah,
so.
Well, I don't think you'll be there with the proper hinge, but I think, you're going to be in that general ballpark.
Yeah, 100, 150, Okay. So you think butt hinges are a bad idea? I mean, if I put 4 or 5 inch butt hinges?
I didn't say that. I just said that they're not the best idea. And in fact, they're the least efficient of all the ideas.
Yeah.
Because 70% of that weight's held by that top hinge. Your bottom hinge is doing nothing. He's just, he got the solo cup at the frat party. He's just there drinking for free. So he's doing nothing. So he's not carrying any of the weight. And because you have an obscenely wide door, you know what I mean? In the doors that we encounter on a daily basis, yours is exceptional. And that's going to exacerbate the trouble on that top hinge. But you can definitely get into a 5x5 heavyweight steel-based hinge in that ballpark. And in fact, I'm pulling it up. Hager's heavyweight steel hinge, you're about $25 a hinge, something in that range.
Okay.
It'd be five tall. You could do 4.5 wide, because that's what the textbook would likely tell us you need, and that would be smarter. Right. But yeah, you're going to be safe in that area.
Okay. All right. All right. So should I just look it up on your site and order it online? I'm in Massachusetts. I think I saw that these ship from Massachusetts.
We have a warehouse in New England, and if you want, give me your email address and I'll send you a quote.
Great. Yeah. So it's
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.